stuff sold yesterday. It's the largest online sales day in America ever. The Dow has opened on the upside as expected, 24 points higher. Come on in. Ashley Webster, Liz McDonald, Todd Horwitz, and Mike Murphy is making a special appearance with us today. All right, Mike, you're the guy who says that we're going to... No, wait a second. I say that this Cyber Monday was a turning point for online sales. A complete turning point. They're taking over. I'm saying that mainly because I indulged in some online shopping myself. So what do you think? Am I exaggerating?
I don't think so at all. And I think retailers have really been aware of this. You know, look, I think you can call Amazon the new Walmart. You know, so everybody goes to Amazon. Everybody's shopping at Amazon. And you have companies like Walmart and Target trying to play catch up. So, yes, absolutely. People realize now with their mobile phones, mobile devices, they can shop. It's a lot more convenient and they can avoid the long lines in the mall. That's here to stay. We're not going backwards.
Okay. How about Target? That site went down yesterday. It was the biggest online selling day of the year. Their site went down. And, you know, they made you stay in what's called virtual wait in line.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not quite sure I'm saying this right, but that's what happened when you lined up there. What exactly happened?
Yeah, that's right. When you and I were on set, it started at 10 a.m., and then there was Spotty trying to come back on. This is the Internet's equivalent of trying to fight for a parking space at the shopping mall, waiting online to get a product. Now, here's the problem. Did they lose sales? Did Target lose sales? Did they lose customers who said, we're not going to buy this product? And it's annoying for the consumers because they want to get that deal and they want to move on to the next deal. So waiting online versus, you know, avoiding the shopping malls because you wait online, that's now an issue for these guys.
Weren't they not prepared? I mean, they offered a 15% discount on everything.
And free shipping.
Sold online. And free shipping.
That's right.
I don't think they quite understood what that would do to consumers who flooded the website and closed it.
That's exactly right. And, you know, more than 10% of all page views for products, there was no inventory. It wasn't just at Target. It was a number of other stores, including Neiman Marcus, Foot Locker, and Walmart.
You want to get into this, Todd, about online shopping? I think it's taking over, and we're not going backwards. So what say you?
Good morning, Stuart. I agree with you, but I think one of the things we're not looking at from the online perspective is all the restaurants and things that you did when you went out shopping. All those other businesses are now suffering.
That's true.
So we have to do a hell of a lot more. We have to do a lot more business online to make up for all the jobs we're going to lose because everybody is shopping online with all these great deals. So it is the wave of the future. There is no question about it. And there'll be more layoffs because of it. But we will find Friday some more of those $8 an hour employees. So everybody will be happy.
All right, Tom, we'll be back to you in a second. Look at the big board. We're up 75 points. The Dow Jones average very close to 17.8. Mike Murphy says we're going to hit 18,000 this month, correct?
Absolutely.
No question about it?
No question. I mean, we're talking 200 points, so I'm not really going out on a limb here. But you asked me last month that if we would see 17,000. I said absolutely. And we will most certainly see 18,000. What happens when we get there, I think, is a whole other story.
So you're not going to say 19,000 by the spring, 20,000 by the summer?
The economy needs to catch up, and the market and the earnings need to catch up to keep us there.
Wait a minute. Horwitz, what did you say? 15,000?
I said next year we'll see 16,000, 18,000. We'll probably make new highs this year. We're so close that I doubt that the tape is going to let the markets go without going to the new highs. Next year, look for 16,000 most likely. At some point next year, I would not be surprised at all to see 16,000 print in the Dow.
All right, and now I'm not quite done with online shopping. I've got a new study, and it says that when shoppers use bigger screens, they spend more. Actually, does that mean that when I use a little screen like this, and I did, I spend less?
You do. The smartphones are used for smaller impulse buys. People still love to get onto their desktops. They feel like they've got a better experience. They can get a better feel for it, and they buy their big-ticket items on desktops. The average spending on a desktop was $141. Mobile devices, $112. Interesting.
That is a difference.
Yeah,
and I do understand why that would be the case. You're nodding vigorously.
Well, I agree with what Ashley's saying. I think the bigger picture is that more and more we're going to do more spending on our mobile devices.
Yes.
The data backs it up, and I think that's where we're going for certain. And I think it's really interesting, Stuart. Amazon on Black Friday, the two best-selling products on all of Amazon were both Amazon products. You know, so the Amazon Fire and the Amazon Kindle were the best-selling products throughout all of Amazon. So, you know, you talk about Amazon and being this sales, this online retailer. Chrysler, they're actually making hardware now and selling a lot of it.
Okay. Now, I want to move on to auto sales, because when we get all the automakers reporting their sales, it is possible that we will rack up 18 million vehicle sales in this year.
That's solid.
And it's the first time we've seen that 3 months in a row, an annual selling rate of 18 million. We've already got Ford sales. Nicole, give me the numbers and the stock.
Yeah, let's blow through these, because what we're looking at right now for Ford, it's up 0.25%. Ford, interestingly enough, did so well with the trucks and vans. In the F-Series sales to a 10% gain, commercial vans up 59%. It was the best November Ford trucks performance in 8 years. So that's really doing well. Overall, up 5% year over year. Fiat Chrysler, another winner. We're seeing that up slightly, the consecutive month over month. GM stock is, though, trading a little bit to the downside after their news.
Sorry, I missed that, Nicole. Did you give me Fiat Chrysler sales?
Fiat Chrysler, the Jeep brand. It's the Jeep story for Fiat Chrysler, because they are soaring with that. As a matter of fact, that was up 20%. And overall, the big picture, why are these auto sales doing so well? Low interest rates, unemployment has been improving, and cheaper gasoline.
And GM sales were down over 1% year over year.
And that one's a loser. And that one has been a loser, that stock, yeah.
Nicole, thank you very much indeed. Now, something totally different. Look at this. The Navy football team will wear Under Armour designed hand-painted helmets and Navy fleet uniforms. Ooh. And for the Army-Navy game on December the 12th, Ashley, I guess
cool.
Our executive producer says, wow.
Awesome, cool.
That's awesome and cool.
Well, they're designing, there's different designs on the helmets for the different positions, which I think is really interesting.
Oh, fascinating.
7 different helmets, dude.
You got me going.
You got to get one of these. They're dark blue uniforms and the gloves that state on the uniforms, damn the torpedoes.
Edge of my seat, baby.
I have goosebumps. Personally, I'm covered in goosebumps right now from Ashley's recording.
The uniforms do make a difference. The uniforms bring people to watch the games, and they also help with recruiting, bringing in top talent, which helps bring in dollars.
So take that, Mr. Varney.
It's
Are
Under
you
Armour.
kidding me?
Not at all. This is Under Armour, not Nike, innovating and putting out uniforms that we're talking about right now. What's the last football uniform you spoke about?
It was a soccer uniform
so
for him.
I think it's working already.
Well, hold on a second. Your brother-in-law is a very famous hockey player, is he not? And his name is?
Ryan Leach.
Is he thinking of getting into these new ultra-stylish, sexy hockey uniforms?
He's retired. So but the cutting-edge uniforms really do make a difference when it comes to recruiting and when it comes to ad dollars. More people will tune in to see cool uniforms than not.
Okay, and Under Armour stock is up 0.5%.
And you're still unconvinced.
No. I just want to see what they're going to do to soccer.
Oh, got it.
Right.
No,
How about John? Get me out of this.
Yeah.
John Deere and Company. They're laying off 200 employees. There's a drop in sales. The stock is down just a fraction, 13 cents, 79 on Deere. Todd, is that an indicator? Is Deere an indicator of things to come?
I do think that Deere is an indicator. I think we saw it with Caterpillar earlier. We're seeing a lot of trouble in the Midwest. The farmers are struggling. The commodity collapse is hurting everybody. Again, we're happy to pay lower prices, but at what cost are we paying those lower prices? You're seeing a tremendous amount of struggles through the industrial age and through what we're trying to do because of online, because of the economy, all of these other reasons. But again, if you just come back to the simplest thing, farmers are struggling because they can't get enough for their grains. They cost more to put them in the ground than it does to get out. Deere's not going to sell more tractors. It's going to cause jobs all over the place. It's not a pretty picture looking forward.
He's always bringing us down to earth, that Todd Horwitz.
Yes,
now, there
he is.
always